Some people deny the power of Flamin' Hot. Spicy deniers. They try to deny it to everybody.
Not hot at all.
But sometimes it's just impossible. So why deny it? Unleash your Flamin' Hot.
For 15 years, the Home Depot Retool Your School program has been championing HBCUs. We've been right there with campus grants, scholarships, and career opportunities. Winning schools have seen their visions for upgrading their campuses and communities come to life through sustainability projects, as well as new places to connect, like innovation lounges and outdoor pavilions. As we celebrate 15 years of partnering with HBCUs, we're excited to keep the momentum going. Retool your school. We're powered by purpose.
Fun, memories, friendship. We're here for all of it. Here for the big moments and the small ones too. We're here for unforgettable triumph, momentary misfortune, and the impromptu throwdown. We're out here each day, chasing something great. Call it adventure, call it play, we call it fun. Academy Sports and Outdoors. Have fun out there.
Let's unretire.
Why not? Let's see. Hey. I need that senior discount.
I'm good right here, bro.
When you need a tool that does it all, you need Tostitos restaurant style. Optimized for versatility, Tostitos can tackle every snack, big or small. Because if you're gonna do something, do it right. Tostitos restaurant style, made for snacking.
Some people deny the power of Flamin' Hot. Spicy deniers. They try to deny it to everybody.
Not hot at all.
But sometimes it's just impossible. So why deny it? Unleash your Flamin' Hot.
Gatorade, the world's most superior sports drink, designed to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel. It fuels the best because it is the best. Gatorade, is it in you?
We are exactly what you think. We are not at all what you think. We are past, present, and future, all in one. Because the best way to honor our history is to make history. General Motors, honored to sponsor the Southwestern Athletic Conference.
return. Pickup, 2nd and 5. They're going to go right back to him. Golden Lions are going to get him here. Officials time out for an injured player. Let's give him a hand, folks. Kevion Majors in on the stop. The Lions are going to get this one after a fourth down stand. 1st and 10 from the 40. Just shy of the 44-yard line. And that's going to be incomplete, intended for number 86. Jackson offense must lead the game to bring up 3rd down. Ready. fouls on the play, both by the offense. Ineligible man downfield, number 76. That penalty declined. Illegal shift, 2 men in motion and didn't get set prior to the snap. 5-yard penalty, replay 3rd down. Game clock operator, please reset the game clock to 1 minute, 10 seconds. 1-1-0. He's going to be short the first. He's going to be 4th and 2 from the 48. Running on the field. The runner will stop short of the line of the game. Turning the game. 1st down. Alabama A&M.
A bad spot, bro.
It's going to be number 23, Isaiah, going forward. Personal foul. Illegal hands to the face. Defense, number 31. 15-yard penalty. Automatic 1st down. Number 63 can remain in the game due to his helmet coming off as a result of the foul. We'll bring up 1st and 10 from the 31 for the Bulldogs. That pass is going to be complete. He's going to be met immediately by the golden line. That's Corbin Carter. Number 6 on the defense must lead the game for 1 play due to the helmet coming off. That's the end of the 1st quarter. Timeout. If you see me in the club, just know I got the strap. Security drop, social. Only coming through the way. Team spoilers in the air, you know the ball's on the way. CMG taking over, man, all the DJ play. Right on the corner, right on. Try to get some tight on. If I'm going, then I'm running fast. You know they got to get it. Shot at me and me. I said,
Bring up 3rd and 4. Gonna bring up 4th and short. For the Bulldogs. Donovan is good for the first down. Down to the 17-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. He's going to get down to the 11-yard line. Going to bring up 2nd and 4. Quarterback's going to tuck this one and run. This is going to be number 42 and on the stop for the Golden Lions. It's Marcus Jones Jr. First down for the Bulldogs as he's going to get to the 5-yard line. 12:34 left before half. Bulldog touchdown.
They're to resume action.
At the Pine Bluff Convention Center as we celebrate the athletes, students,
Way to honor our history.
Kickoff is fair caught by Damon Dawkins. LeBron Marbury here with BC Davis, Golden Lions, and the Alabama A&M Bulldogs here in Pine Bluff, as Alabama A&M has just regained the lead. They lead UAPB 14-10.
Well, you know, LeBron on the last series of Alabama A&M, they went straight to the round and pound with the big running back, Donovan Eglin.
And the Golden Lions are going to start with an empty backfield here with Mekhi Higgins, trips to his right, Twins left, takes the snap, under pressure as the man came off unblocked. He's going to throw it up looking for Dawkins, and it's going to be incomplete. But I tell you what, number 42, they're on that 44, excuse me, right there on that right side, Peyton Scott. No one even touched him. I mean, everybody kind of froze as he gave a hard snap count and a delayed snap. But the incompletion ends up 2nd and 10.
Well, to be honest, when I look at the roster, he's the smallest DN in college football. If you ask me, 6'4", 208 pound freshman, but he moves kind of swiftly on that play.
And they put him as the DN, but of course a lot of times those are just pass rushers. As the Golden Lions have a 2nd and 10. Fakes it to Curry, throws on a slant route, and not able to hang on is Damon Dawkins. Did have it in his hand momentarily, but right there on the coverage, number 5, that's Anthony Fieldings making the play to break up the pass.
That was a great pass breakup by DB Anthony Fieldings, 5'10", 107-pound redshirt junior out of Opaco, Florida on that play. And Damon Dawkins just couldn't hang on it, but that was also a great defensive play by Anthony Fieldings.
3rd down and 10. 2 incompletions to start this drive. Higgins, play action, steps up, rolls out to the right, comes back left, looking downfield, just gets rid of it, looking for his man, incomplete. That's going to bring up a 4th down. So a 3-and-out possession here for the Golden Lions. Bulldogs defense step up here with 11:51 remaining in the first half, and they're holding on to a 4-point advantage.
He's just running, Mekhi Higgins, the quarterback, is running under duress all game. I mean, the kid is just running for his life. I mean, at some point, you have to get him protection so he could do his job at quarterback and get the ball to those receivers that's running. Someone running wide open down the field, but he can't get to him because he's under duress all the time.
New punter on the field, number 96, Shea Kunis will handle the punting duties. Gets this one away. What a punt there. Back to return is number 14, catches it at the 30-yard line, makes a move. Nowhere really to go, breaks the tackle, still on his feet, reverses field. This is Donovan Wright. Picks up a block on the outside. He's across the 40, 45 to 50, down to the other 40, 35, cuts back at the 30, and he'll finally be wrapped up at the 25-yard line. What a return there by the Bulldogs. Redshirt junior wide receiver from Indianapolis, Indiana.
4-yard line.
Man, that was a great return, reverse field, and I gotta say this: Trey Glimpse saved a punt return touchdown. That was another great play by Trey Glimpse to even just get him to even cut back in and to get help to get the tackle made. But that was a great punt return and a great tackle by Trey Glimpse.
So about a 40-yard punt return there by Donovan Wright. And the Bulldogs in great field position to start this drive at the Golden Lions 24. So here's Langford with an empty backfield. Golden Lions going to watch out here as they shift. And Kinquo in the backfield. Big formation. He'll get it on the counter play. Looking for a hole up the middle, and he's turned around. I believe somebody got their hand on that face mask. The play is blown dead at the 20 with 11:17 left here in the second quarter.
That's what we don't need. Another ill-advised penalty by the defense of UAPB, which is going to shoot him in the foot, as is giving Alabama A&M, putting them in the red zone.
Absolutely. Another great field position, or a great field position for the Bulldogs. 10 yards out, so they will not be able to get a first down, but they will have a 1st and goal from the Golden Lions 10. And again, they're going to that big formation that was so successful for them a drive ago. And they're just going to play power football. Here's Noe Quinco, and he's going to bounce to the outside and grabbing a hold to his jersey is number 41 to make the stop for the Golden Lions, and that is Ja'Cory Foreman-Carter.
That was a great play by Ja'Cory Foreman-Carter to corral number 23 on that play, as he could have ran it on in for a touchdown, but the great linebacker play, number 41, stopped it. That was a great play by the linebacker.
So 2nd and goal from the 6-yard line after a 4-yard gain. Langford is just going to keep it on this one. Cuts back, has a crease, but someone grabbed a hold to him, not able to get into the end zone, but he's down to the 2.
Well, you know, in this area right here, LeRon, you already know what's about to happen. They're bringing in number 7 now, so that's the B-Wagon. And they straight for the play smash mouth football at this point.
Of course, Eglin, 5'11", 226 pounds, transferred in from Michigan State. He'll flank to the left of Langford. And it'll be 3rd and goal from the Golden Lions 2-yard line for the Bulldogs. They lead 14-10, approaching 10 minutes remaining in the first half. It's going to be an option left, pitches it out to Eglin, who tries to bounce it out, cuts back. He's going to dive for the pylon to no avail. Great defensive stand there by the Golden Lions. Several players there in on the play as Eglin's down to the 1. It'll be 4th and goal from the 1-yard line.
Man, that was a great play by number 12, Tavon Hartwick on that play. That was a weird play by Alabama A&M. I thought they'll go straight in the gaps with it. They wanted to go outside with the football.
You can believe they're going to go straight ahead this time. 4th and 1, and the offense remains on the field. Eglin sits about 7 yards deep from the line of scrimmage, a couple of yards behind Langford. Play action, looking for the pass, has a man wide open in the back of the end zone, and he made it easy as the catch is made by number 84, and that is Donovan Payne, the 6'4", 200-pound junior tight end from Denton, Texas. And he extends the Bulldogs' lead over the Golden Lions.
So you call that coaching right there. Of course, the defense for Arkansas Pine Bluff was expecting to run. Everybody in the stadium expected to run. But for Xavier Langford to pull that ball out and find an open receiver, that was a great play by Alabama A&M on that play.
Barbosa on for the extra point. Awaiting the snap. Down, and the kick is up. And good. So the Bulldogs take a 21-10 lead over the Golden Lions here with 9:13 remaining in the first half. We'll take a break and be back with more football here on 99.3 The Beat.
Some people deny the power of Flamin' Hot. Spicy deniers. They try to deny it to everybody.
Not hot at all.
But sometimes it's just impossible. So why deny it? Unleash your Flamin' Hot.
Gatorade, the world's most superior sports drink, designed to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel. It fuels the best because it is the best. Gatorade, is it in you?
Fun, memories, friendship. We're here for all of it. Here for the big moments and the small ones too. We're here for unforgettable triumph, momentary misfortune, and the impromptu throwdown. We're out here each day, chasing something great. Call it adventure, call it play, we call it fun. Academy Sports and Outdoors. Have fun out there.
When you need a tool that does it all, you need Tostitos restaurant style. Optimized for versatility, Tostitos can tackle every snack, big or small. Because if you're gonna do something, do it right. Tostitos restaurant style, made for snacking.
back inside Simmons Bank Field here. LeBron Marbury, BC Davis. Golden Lions trail the Alabama A&M Bulldogs 21-10 here in Pine Bluff, Arkansas. 9:13 remaining in the first half. And here's the ensuing kickoff. A booming kick over to the right side. Fair catch called for and made by Damon Dawkins for Arkansas Pine Bluff. So the Golden Lions will start 1st and 10 from their own 25. Been a bit of a back and forth game initially, but the Bulldogs have relied mostly on their running game. They were going to that big formation, and although they did score on a touchdown pass, it was the power running that set that play up.
Well, you know, it's called good coaching to run. You know, you have these powerful backs and these big, meaty offensive linemen. I mean, you have to run the football to be able to put up points in a football contest such as this one.
Mekhi Higgins takes over again for the Golden Lions offense with Zamarian Weber in the backfield. Christian Gamage in motion from left to right, goes back to the right side. Here's a handoff to Weber, who fights his way forward. He's out to about the 27-yard line for a 2-yard gain.
That was a pretty good run by the big man running back, Zamarian Weber on that play, just weaving his way through traffic trying to find positive yardage. Great run by Zamarian Weber.
And it'll be 2nd and about 8 for Pine Bluff. Under 9 minutes now remaining in the first half. Empty backfield for Higgins. Takes the snap, looks for the quick throw, completes it out to Javonte Gibson, who in turn turns it up, drops his shoulder. He's going to pick up a Golden Lions first down as he's out to the 38-yard line.
I'm going to tell you right now, LeBron, that's all day long. If Mekhi Higgins gets time, he can find his key receivers down the field, and you see that type of arm that he had on that play. It was a great throw and a great catch by Javonte Gibson.
So 1st and 10 from the 38. Play action. This time a quick pass to his tight end, Jackson Isaac. And I believe the ball came out. The ball is loose. It's on the turf. And it appears the Bulldogs may have it. Waiting for this official signal as the officials will have a brief conference. So it is a fumble according to the official, and that's the call on the field. Don't see any red flags to challenge the play, so the ball goes right back over to the Alabama A&M Bulldogs. Now, if you're the Bulldogs, that's exactly what you want to accomplish as a defensive unit. If you're the Golden Lions, then, man, you got some things to fix.
Man, that's the story of the season right here. You're letting the team just get away from you. You're down 21-10. You're supposed to be putting points on the board, and you made a mistake and a turnover. And Alabama has the momentum right now, LeRon.
And they have those big offensive linemen. Eventually, they get to leaning on you, and it doesn't get any easier as the game goes along. Here's a play action. Langford hits his man in the flat. It is complete to his receiver, Keenan Hambrick, who had the touchdown reception earlier in the ball game. He picks up about 7.
That was a good play by Alabama on that play. And the quarterback play of Isaiah Langford to find his key receiver, Keenan Hambrick, on that play for positive yardage. That was a great play by Xavier.
So under 8 minutes remaining here, first half. 2nd and about 3. Here's a handout to the Eglin. The big back cuts it back, and he's met at about the 35-yard line, fights his way down to about the 33.
Another strong run by Donovan Eglin for the Alabama A&M Bulldogs. And another great tackle, man. That's a tackling machine right there on Arkansas Pine Bluff. Number 22, Quinn Sterling.
So Eglin able to pick up the first down for the Bulldogs inside Golden Lion territory at the 33. And again, going back to that big formation with the 2 up backs behind the right guard and tackle. And Langford is just going to keep it on this one. Good defensive play there by number 8, Elijah Jenkins, for the Golden Lions. As he's able to drop Langford for a loss of a yard.
That was a great play by the defensive line on that play. It starts off with number 98, Chris Guan, holding his man up so Elijah Jenkins can come around and make the stop. That's just great coaching on the defense and great defensive line play by Chris Guan and Elijah Jenkins.
So no gain brings up, or a loss of a yard actually, brings up 2nd and 11. Approaching 6.5 remaining in this first half. So the Bulldogs are spread it out a little bit, twins to the right side. And here's a replay, hands it off to Eglin. Not much there, great play defensively. And that's number 7, Anaz Luckman, the 6'4", 245-pound redshirt sophomore, making the play. And he'll have to come out for a play as he lost his helmet.
Great defensive awareness by number 7, Nas Luckman on that play to stop that play before it gets started for positive yardage. That was a great defensive line play by defensive end Nas Luckman.
So a gain of a yard brings up 3rd down and 10. And a big play for the Golden Lions defense here on this as they trail by 11 points. 6 minutes remaining here in the first half. Langford will line up in the gun, sets a man in motion, and that is right. Fakes the handoff, looking downfield. Plenty of time to throw, gets rid of it, and intercepted by the Golden Lions. That's number 12, Tavon Hardwick, and he has blockers out front. They may not catch him. He's down to the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Golden Lions. But there is a flag on the play near the 40-yard line at about the 38. So we'll have to see if this goes against Pine Bluff or is this against the Bulldogs. And it is a touchdown. So that's about an 80-yard interception return for a score by the UAPB Golden Lions. Redshirt junior defensive back, Tavon Hardwick.
That was a great pick 6 by Tavon Hardwick. In the words of Big Extra Plug, hey, big 80-yard pick 6 by Tavon Hardwick. When he first came here out of Cincinnati, he wasn't starting, he wasn't playing at all, but he wanted to stay with the team. And when Coach Alonzo Hampton took over the team, he kept him on the team. And look what just happened, an 80-yard pick 6 by Tavon Hardwick.
Trey Glenn on for the extra point. The kick is up, and it is good. So the Golden Lions answer with a defensive score. And not sure. So no flag on the play. There is a flag on the play.
Illegal formation on the defense. Number 92 lined up over the snapper. Penalty decline. Tries good.
So that penalty will be declined, and the touchdown stands as the Golden Lions climb a little closer. They trail the Alabama A&M Bulldogs 21-17 with 5:40 remaining here in the first half. We'll take a break, and we'll be back with more SWAC football. Jalen White. The carry by number 23, Isaiah Nwakinkwo.
That was a great defensive stop for the Arkansas Pine Bluff on that play. Number 31, Jalen White again. And number 55, Kavion Majors.
2-yard gain on the play. Here's another handoff to the right side. Finds a little crease and bounces to the outside as Harwood comes up to make the tackle on Nwakinkwo. And he's going to be shy of the first down by about 3 yards.
Alabama A&M steady pounding the football. And UAPB, Arkansas Pine Bluff, is playing a bend but don't break defense right about now.
But again, the Bulldogs trying to take advantage of their offensive lineman size difference over the Golden Lions defensive line, because late in the ball game, it begins to wear. So here's the third down and short play. Langford gets it to number 10. And that is Cornelius Brown was in at quarterback. Or he gets it. And he picks up a first down for the Bulldogs. Didn't realize they had changed quarterbacks there, but that was Cornelius Brown, the fourth, 6'5", 220-pound junior from Birmingham, Alabama, transferred in from UT Martin as he remains in the ball game at QB. So 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs at the 29-yard line. This will be another handoff. The back on the second level has rolled, and it's going to be a foot race as he cuts back, and he gets into Golden Lions territory. Big run there, and it looks like Nwakinkwo, excuse me. And he picks up a first down in Golden Lion territory at the 48-yard line.
What started that play was 76 and 75 on that play. 76 is Carson Vincent, and 75, Ramir Lewis. Big up front blocking by that line. That's why they had the game that they had. With up front blocking like that, LeRon, anybody can run through that offensive line.
Injury timeout on the field. We'll just keep it here. The injured player looks like UAPB's number 0, Jaden Kelly, 6'1", 223-pound linebacker. He's a junior from Dallas, Texas, transferred in from Dodge City Community College as he looks to be favoring that left leg. So 21-17 is our score, 3:37 remaining in the first half, and we've had a pretty good ball game so far. Of course, you want to stay tuned for the half. We'll have analysis of the first half as Kelly is to his feet, and he's walking off unassisted. So that's great news for the Golden Lions. But 21-17 the score here as the Bulldogs will look to try to extend the lead going into half. And the Golden Lions want to play the sport. We're just about ready to resume action. 1st and 10 from the Golden Lions 48-yard line for the Bulldogs, as number 10 remains in at quarterback for Alabama A&M, Cornelius Brown. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, play action, has a man wide open in the flat, and a little low pass there intended for number 42. Looked like his big fullback, actually a tight end, Barry White. Barry White, okay. 6'1", 190-pound redshirt sophomore from Pinson, Alabama.
Yeah, I think Barry White heard little footsteps on that play as Mike Riley was coming down on him for the tackle.
Barry White.
Number 42,
So 2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Here's a handoff. Play action. Stop route. Complete to the receiver on the far sideline. Grab made by number 6, Keenan Hambrick.
Pass is complete.
Has a little extracurricular over there. Defensive play made by Zach Williams.
Keenan Hambrick.
That was another good play by Zach Williams, and you can't forget about number 57, outside linebacker Mike Riley. He's all over the field on that play.
3rd down and 1 after the catch by Hambrick. And not sure if Langford has been injured, but remaining in the game is Brown, as he'll give it to the back, and that is the big back, Michigan State transfer Donovan Eglin. And he's going to pick up another Bulldogs first down to the Golden Lions 35.
Another power run by Alabama A&M today. Big man Donovan Eglin on that play. But Arkansas Pine Bluff linebacker number 42, Marcus Jones Jr., just stands him up in that power. That was a great defensive play by Marcus Jones Jr.
So 1st and 10 from the 35. This is going to be play action again. Another stop route to the outside, caught by Hambrick. And again, not bad coverage defensively. Ja'Cory Foreman-Carter on the coverage. But he's going to be stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Number 6 on the offense. Let's see if he gave one play due to a helmet coming off.
As Hambrick's helmet comes off, he had to sit out for a play.
2nd and 1.
So 2nd and short. Brown remains at quarterback. Eglin in the backfield. He'll get it straight ahead as he's upended inside the 25 down to the 23, 1st and 10 Bulldogs.
I'm going to tell you right now, LeBron, this Arkansas Pine Bluff defensive line are really playing today. They're not trying to let them, Alabama A&M, just run all down their throat. They are stopping them, meeting force with force on that line of scrimmage.
So we have the 2-minute break on the field. We'll take one as well. Bulldogs lead the Golden Lions 21-17 here at Simmons Bank Field. You're tuned in to Southwestern Athletic Conference football on the SWAC Digital Network.
Attention Golden Lion Nation, we ask that you please turn your attention to the 20-yard line. Please turn your attention to the 20-yard line.
For 15 years, the Home Depot Retool Your School program has been championing HBCUs. We've been right there with campus grants, scholarships, and career opportunities. Winning schools have seen their visions for upgrading their campuses and communities come to life through sustainability projects, as well as new places to connect, like innovation lounges and outdoor pavilions. As we celebrate 15 years of partnering with HBCUs, we're excited to keep the momentum going. Retool your school. We're powered by purpose.
Fun, memories, friendship. We're here for all of it. Here for the big moments and the small ones too. We're here for unforgettable triumph, momentary misfortune, and the impromptu throwdown. We're out here each day, chasing something great. Call it adventure, call it play, we call it fun. Academy Sports and Outdoors. Have fun out there.
Some people deny the power of Flamin' Hot. Spicy deniers. They try to deny it to everybody.
Not hot at all.
But sometimes it's just impossible. So why deny it? Unleash your Flamin' Hot.
Let's unretire.
Why not? Let's see. Hey. I need that senior discount.
I'm good right here, bro.
Welcome back. It's here in Pine Bluff, Arkansas, Simmons Bank Field. The UAPB Golden Lions and the Alabama A&M Bulldogs. We have 2 minutes remaining in the first half with the Bulldogs on top, 21-17. And when we resume action, it'll be 1st down and 10 for the Bulldogs. They have it at the Golden Lions 23-yard line. Ron Marbley here with B.C. Davis. Brown remains in at quarterback. He's going to hand off to Eglin on the right side, who makes a couple of moves. He's inside the 20-yard line before he's stood up by a host of Golden Lions led by Anaz Luckman.
Alabama A&M going to stick with the ground and pound. It's been working for them all game. But the defense of Arkansas Pine Bluff are stepping up, man, with that big game tackle. They're all playing together.
5-yard gain, 2nd and 5 here for the Bulldogs offense, approaching 1.5 remaining. Eglin gets on the right side, has some room. It's going to be a foot race to the end zone. And touchdown, Bulldogs. The big man, the Michigan State transfer, Donovan Eglin, scoring from around 18 yards out. And the Bulldogs extend their lead here prior to halftime.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is why he got that touchdown. Number 76, Carson Vince, offensive lineman, 6'6", 305. 78, Neville Brown, offensive lineman, 6'4", 280. Opened that hole where Mr. Donovan Eglin can run through, which was great upfront blocking and a great run by Donovan Eglin.
Barbosa on for the extra point. He awaits the snap. Gets it down, the kick is up, and it is good. So coming with the answer, the Alabama A&M Bulldogs, after the break, the 2-minute timeout here. Of course, they just added that in college football this season, but they must have came up with a great game plan, but just even better execution out on the field. And there wasn't anything fancy or any trickery. It was just straight smash mouth football, great blocking up front. And once you get rolling, and you're talking about Donovan Eglin, 226 pounds, it's going to be hard to stop.
Man, I'm going to tell you, LeBron, when you're running behind those big hog mollies, those big uglies, and they can just move the defensive line like that, your run game is going to be unstoppable during the game, especially when you have a running back 5'11", 226, and another running back that's pretty big also, number 23, Nwanko. I mean, you have to run the football. I mean, enough said. I mean, your offensive line is blocking, so smash mouth, run the ball.
154 rushing yards for the Bulldogs so far in this ball game, as they have 41 plays, so 256 yards total offense. Golden Lions with 29 plays, 187 yards, and they'll look to answer here for the final 128 before halftime. And speaking of which, you want to stay tuned. We have some scoring updates for you, some stats from the first half. That's all coming up at halftime. Plus the performance of the marching musical machine of the Mid-South. All right, folks, here's the ensuing kickoff. Another booming kick. This one has a lot of height on it, as this will be Dawkins coming up to catch it about the 15, cuts across, runs into his own man. And I remember as a returner, I used to hate that. Run into your own blocker. Tackle made by number 80, Jaden Gresham. And the Golden Lions offense will start first and 10 from their own 24.
I understand running into your own blocker. What about running into a kicker off a kickoff return?
Very cute. Inside joke, folks. Inside joke. First and 10 for the Golden Lions. They have it at the 24. As you see the Bulldogs defense, secondary giving a little cushion here, trying to keep everything in front. 1:23 remaining in the first half. Empty backfield for Higgins. He's going to throw the quick pass in and out of the hands and into the hands of the defender. Devontae Gibson, I believe, was the intended receiver, but right there off the ricochet, making the grab is number 10 linebacker Cortez Andrews, 6'1", 245-pound junior, transferred in from Florida State. Wow, and the Bulldogs will have the opportunity to extend the lead even further as they currently lead 28-17.
Well, it all started with linebacker, defensive back Miles Gilmore getting his paw in there and punching that ball out as the pass was coming to Devontae Gibson. And number 10, the linebacker, number 10, Cortez Andrews, was at the right place at the right time for the interception. That was a great play by Gilmore and Cortez Andrews.
And again, not sure if the Bulldogs just like the two-quarterback system, but Cornelius Brown returns in at quarterback. And the Bulldogs have it first and 10. Here's a read option. Brown keeps it, makes a move. And he's going to be down to about the 35-yard line, so about a 4-yard gain. And that'll bring up second and about 6 for the Bulldogs. Clock continues to tick as we're under a minute remaining. So the Bulldogs are going to have to pick up the pace if they want to try to put points on the board before half. Another read option. This is going to be to the running back. Bounce to the outside, breaking tackles. And that's number 23 again on the carry, Isaiah Nwakinkwo. He's going to pick up a first down for the Bulldogs.
Ladies and gentlemen, I've been saying this all game. 75, Raymir Lewis, offensive lineman, 6'7", 340, and number 76, Carson Vincent, 6'6", 305, are opening lanes for these running backs that you could drive a truck through.
Here's Nwakinkwo again on the left side. Again, plenty of room to run. Bounce to the outside. He's going to be hit. It should be inbounds. They're going to stop the clock here as he picks up a first down. Of course, the clock does stop to reset the chains as it'll be first and goal. And a timeout call by the Golden Lions.
I tell you what, this coaching staff for Alabama A&M.
So only a 30-second timeout here. We'll just keep it here. And again, the Bulldogs threatening, 33.9 seconds remaining. BC, they have a 28-17 lead over the Golden Lions. And I have to say, if they're able to get another score before half, that's going to make it pretty tough on the Golden Lions coming out after halftime.
It's going to make it real tough, but you got to see what Alabama A&M coaching staff is doing. They're running behind the big diesels on the line, 76 and 75, man. Raymir Lewis and Carson Vincent, man. Raymir Lewis is 6'7", 340 pounds, and he's a redshirt freshman. Carson Vincent is 6'6", 305, junior out of Mooresville, North Carolina. They are having a field day on the defensive line for Arkansas Pine Bluff today.
And, I mean, if you look at them again, we talked about it at the top of the broadcast that it was a pretty good matchup for the Golden Lions and this Alabama A&M team. But I tell you what, they have taken control here as of late in the ball game as we resume action. First and goal. Here's a handoff to the running back. He's going to fight his way inside the 5-yard line as the tackle will be made by number 22. That's going to be Quentin Sterling. As we have another stoppage in play, it's going to be timeout call by the Bulldogs. So now 21 and a half seconds remaining. It'll be second and goal when we resume action. Ball spotted now at the Golden Lions 3-yard line. So going to have a big stop here. You want to prevent them from getting into the end zone. And I would say it would be a success for the Golden Lions if we can hold the Bulldogs, if they can hold the Bulldogs to 3 points here on this drive. Again, 30-second timeout, so we're just about ready to resume action for the final 21 and a half seconds here in the second quarter. And a very important play here for the Golden Lions defense. At the half, we give you some updates on scores across the conference. Also appreciate everyone tuning in via the SWAC Digital Network as well as Deltaplex Radio's 99.3 The Beat. And a hello to Micaiah and Angelique out there. Definitely appreciate you guys tuning in. Here we go. Second down and goal is going to be a quarterback keeper. Cornelius Brown trying to dive forward actually, as he will be stopped just shy. They're actually going to stop him at about the 2-yard line, so a 1-yard gain there for Cornelius Brown. And it's going to be third down and goal when we resume action. Another timeout call by the Bulldogs. Golden Lions will need a stop here on third down to possibly hold the Bulldogs to only 3, trailing 28-17.
They're going to need A.J. Johnson to step up down here. He's such a tough defensive lineman. And Osterlake, number 93, they're going to step up down here in this red zone.
We're just about ready to resume action here. So the Bulldogs, they're going to go back to their power formation with the 2 linemen as up-backs on the right side. Brown remains at quarterback. It's going to be a handoff to Eglin, and Eglin is in for another Bulldog score, and they extend the lead with 9.7 seconds remaining in this first half. 34-17 is our score.
And I hate to just be repetitive, but, I mean, when you have strong offensive line play, that's all you have to do is just run the football. I mean, nothing fancy, no shotgun from the 1, get up on the center, hand the ball off, score some points.
So here's the extra point attempt. Barbosa, who I believe has been perfect on the day thus far. Gets the snap down, the kick is up, and it is good. So the Bulldogs take a 35-17 lead over the UAPB Golden Lions with only 9.7 remaining here in the first half. In a game that kind of started off kind of close, back and forth. And as of late, the Alabama A&M Bulldogs have taken control of this game.
Well, UAPB was trying to get back in the ball game. How they do that, they have to get Devontae Gibson the ball. You have to find Chris Gammage running across the middle. You have to find Donovan Gals, the deep post. You have to find your talented wide receivers and try to put points on the board, even if it's only 9.7 seconds going into the half.
So we'll see what the Golden Lions offense can come up with here. Idealistically, though, you would love to have a big return or even maybe a kickoff return if you're the Golden Lions. And if you're the Bulldogs, you just want to run out this last 9.7 and take this 35 to 17 point lead in at half, 18-point advantage. So here's the kicker. We'll see if he kicks it deep or if we see a bit of a sky kick or squib kick here. This is going to be a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by the upback who just dives on it, and I believe that is number 54, actually number 94 for the Golden Lions, recovering the squib kick, Cameron Coleman.
Oh, Cameron Coleman is another player that makes a lot of special team plays. 6'1", 220 DN, redshirt sophomore out of Baton Rouge, Madison Prep Academy.
So right here, BC, you're trailing 35 to 17. If you're the Golden Lions, do you throw a couple of passes and try to throw a Hail Mary, or do you just go in at the half?
I'll just go in the half and regroup.
Here's going to be a handoff to B.J. Curry. Fights his way forward. Nice run there. 8-yard gain. I believe the Golden Lions are going to be content with letting the clock run out. And indeed they do. So that's the end of the first half. Our score after 2 quarters, the Alabama A&M Bulldogs 35, the UAPB Golden Lions 17. We'll take a break and we'll return with the halftime show here from Pine Bluff, Arkansas at Simmons Bank Field here on the SWAC Digital Network.
For 15 years, the Home Depot Retool Your School program has been championing HBCUs. We've been right there with campus grants, scholarships, and career opportunities. Winning schools have seen their visions for upgrading their campuses and communities come to life through sustainability projects, as well as new places to connect, like innovation lounges and outdoor pavilions. As we celebrate 15 years of partnering with HBCUs, we're excited to keep the momentum going. Retool your school. We're powered by purpose.
Gatorade, the world's most superior sports drink, designed to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel. It fuels the best because it is the best. Gatorade, is it in you?
When you need a tool that does it all, you need Tostitos restaurant style. Optimized for versatility, Tostitos can tackle every snack, big or small. Because if you're gonna do something, do it right. Tostitos restaurant style, made for snacking.
From our headquarters downtown to more than 200 locations across 6 states. That's a lot of dreams coming true. And they all started right here in Pine Bluff. Simmons Bank, Pine Bluff proud.
The ideal cut round diamond was developed to release the maximum amount of roots in diamond. That was 100 years ago. The future is fire polish, and you have to see it to believe it. The future is dazzling. Nanotechnology creates an explosion of fire that's over 300 times more brilliant. Dad, this is the future. Come see the future yourself at Sissy's Log Cabin.
Sissy's Log Cabin, because life's too short for ordinary jewelry.
Golden Lion Nation, make some noise for the mesmerizing, the magnificent marching musical machine of the Mid-South. Extraordinary gentlemen. Machine is that pure ready to flip the switch and get this bell on the field. Watch your man fans far and wide. Do me a favor and let me hear you roar.
musical machine of the Mid-South. Now we're now open to the power sounds of the noise program. To the sounds of Before I Let Go. Let's go, let's go. And there it is. You, me. It's like somebody else. That's what you want to be. party, baby. And guess what? It ain't no party like it is no party. Cause it is so party. Just don't stop. Let's go. I love that groove, boy. Let's go. Mr. John Graham, Mr. Darren Evans, Mr. Harold Booster, Mr. Ryan Harris, and last but not least, announcer has been yours truly, Mr. M4 himself, Bernardi Webu. Over and out.
Gatorade, the world's most superior sports drink, designed to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel. It fuels the best because it is the best. Gatorade, is it in you?
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here in Pine Bluff, Arkansas, at Simmons Bank Field, home of the UAPB Golden Lions, as they trail the Alabama A&M Bulldogs, 35-17 here at the half. LaRon Marbley here alongside BC Davis. And first quarter, especially early on in the game, we had a lot of back and forth with the two teams. But here as of late, the Alabama A&M Bulldogs going to the power game. And late in the first half, they kind of took over the ball game and just went to the power running game, the rushing game, and has been very successful. Was able to sprinkle in a couple of passes, but here we have the 35-17 score. And if you want to grade the first half, you have to get the advantage, not only on the scoreboard, but also on the football field to Alabama A&M.
Yeah, you're exactly right, LaRon. They came out trying to throw the ball at first. 2 interceptions, one by Marcus Jones Jr., and the big interception by Tavon Hardwick, 80-yard pick six. So they dumbed it down after those 2 interceptions and just started smashing out football. And it's been working for them all game this game. It's been working for them.
So we'll see what happens here in the second half of the UAPB Golden Lions hosting the Alabama A&M Bulldogs here in Pine Bluff, Arkansas. The Bulldogs will have the football to start the second half, as the Golden Lions did open the game receiving. And on to kickoff will be Braden Ducharme. 5'9", 152-pound redshirt freshman from Hermitage, Tennessee. Came in from Austin Peay University. Has the temperature starting to drop here in Pine Bluff. And here's the onside kick by the Golden Lions. They're going to wait for it to go 10 yards. And I don't think it quite made it. But what a play there by the special teams as the ball just kept trickling. I think it was maybe about a couple of inches shy of that the 45-yard line, but of course the ball has to travel 10 yards before the kicking team can actually touch it.
Well, it's good they can even do that. You know, they even have the gall to even try that and to try to put points on the board. So I give my hats off to the special teams coordinator for that call.
And the ball, I promise, it went about 9 3/4 of a yard.
Man.
About a quarter of an inch. I mean, man, that was so close.
Right.
But it will result in a penalty
It'll be 1st and 10, Alabama
against the Golden Lions.
Golden Lions, 44.
And actually, it looks like the Bulldogs are just going to take it at the spot. So the Bulldogs will take over 1st down and 10.
There's no foul on the play.
With good field position here, starting in Golden Lion territory at the 44. 1st and 10. And Cornelius Brown Jr. remains in at quarterback. He takes the snap and throw the quick pass. It is complete. Little screen pass. Great read there defensively. That's number 22 for the Golden Lions, Quentin Sterling. And he was all over that play, ready from scratch.
Quarterback Cornelius Brown, the 4th, with a quick pass to the outside, but it was read very well by number 22, strong safety, Quentin Sterling. That was a great play by Quentin Sterling to react and make a play on that football and that player.
A loss of 2 on the play brings up 2nd down and 12 for the Bulldogs. Just underway here in the second half from Pine Bluff. 35-17, Alabama A&M on top. This man goes in motion. Who made that last catch was Donovan Wright. Now another man in motion. And fakes a couple of plays, misdirection, and Brown is just going to tuck it and try to run. Escapes one tackle. Still on the move, bounces to the outside. He'll finally be tripped up near the 1st down marker. They're going to say he was down in bounds, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
Okay, the difference in these two quarterbacks, Xavier Langford, and Cornelius Brown. Cornelius Brown is more mobile, and his accuracy throwing the ball is better.
So he throws a quick screen pass. This is complete. Golden Lions defense there to corral the receiver. Catch made by number 6. That is Keenan Hambrick. And he's going to have a short gain. Gain of about 3, bringing up 2nd down and 7.
That's what you're going to have to do as a defense. Keep them 2nd and long, 3rd and long, and come with some blitzes, some stunts, and everything to try to confuse the offense.
So second down, and we'll call it a long 7 for the Bulldogs. Tight end in motion from left to right. In number 40, Kobe Brown. As Cornelius Brown hands off, this is Eglin. He'll be tripped up. And tripped up around the ankles. Marcus Jones Jr. making the initial stop.
Donovan Eglin running behind this big tackle, number 76, Carson Vincent on that play. But the defense of Arkansas Pine Bluff wouldn't allow it. The linebacker, Jaden Kelly, with the stop. That was a great tackle by Jaden Kelly.
5-yard gain. And here we go with the 3rd and 5. Play action. Throws it to the outside to his receiver. Has him. And it is complete. And that's going to be enough for another first down. That's Donovan Wright making the grab with number 34 on the coverage in Zach Williams.
That was a great throw by Cornelius Brown, the 4th, to number 6, Hembrick on that play for a first down.
From the 20-yard line, here's a handoff to Eglin off the right guard. He's going to fight his way to the second level. And again, this big offensive line. And you can pick your side. You have the big 2 on the left side plus the big 2 on the right side. And that makes for a successful run game for the Bulldogs. So second down is short here. Brown takes the snap. He's going to head off to Eglin again, makes a move. He's down to the 10-yard line. And looks like he's going to pick up another first down for the Bulldogs inside the 10 at the 9. First and goal, Bulldogs.
Well, you see on this series right here, you see Alabama and them doing what they do best. It's called the ground and pound because they know Arkansas Pine Bluff defensive line linebackers can't handle it right now because they haven't been able to stop it the whole game. So I believe Alabama A&M is going to continue the ground and pound game here in the red zone.
And at least a 50-pound difference between the right guard and tackle as well as left guard and tackle as Eglin gets it again. This time cuts back. He's inside the 5-yard line to the 3. Again, he's got plenty of room to run through. And the Bulldogs are taking advantage of the job of their front 5.
That was great up-front blocking from offensive lineman for Alabama A&M. Christian Anderson, offensive lineman, 6'4", 255, redshirt freshman from Atlanta, Georgia. UT Chattanooga transfer, blocking downfield like that.
Second and goal from the 3. Another handoff to Eglin, cuts it back, put his foot in the ground, and he's going to cross the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And they just keep extending this advantage. Now score 41-17.
This kid, number 76, never ceases to amaze me. Offensive lineman Carson Vincent, O-lineman 6'6", 305, Morrisville, North Carolina, has been opening up holes like a supermarket all day long, ladies and gentlemen.
So here's the extra point attempt. Barbosa, again, who has been perfect on the day so far. Hold is down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. So the Alabama A&M Bulldogs take a 42-17 lead over the UAPB Golden Lions. We'll take a break and be back with more on the SWAC Digital Network.
Fun, memories, friendship. We're here for all of it. Here for the big moments.
Pine Bluff, as they will look to answer here, hadn't scored since the second quarter. And we'll look to try to get something going offensively. Mekhi Higgins. He'll be accompanied in the backfield by Zamarian Weber. Twins to his left side, single receiver to the right. We'll see what Coach Tony Hull and the Golden Lions offense come up with this drive. Play action. On the first play, it is complete. And that is Kareem Burke making the grab, number 83, the 6 foot, 170-pound redshirt sophomore from Jacksonville, Florida. And he's going to have a first down for the Golden Lions.
That was a great route by Burke and an even better throw by Mekhi Higgins on that play.
Empty backfield for Higgins. Golden Lions picking up the pace a little bit. Back-to-back passes to Burke as he would fight his way forward. Tough run after the catch by Kareem Burke as he's out to the 44. He's going to be stopped about 3 yards shy of the first down.
Well, this up-tempo offense that the UAPB Golden Lions are showing is really giving Alabama A&M some problems right now.
Higgins again, second down and short. Fakes it to Weber. He's under pressure, and he's going to be dropped in the backfield. And that's the last thing you wanted to see after the first couple successful plays offensively by the Golden Lions. And we have a Bulldog still on the ground as we'll have a break in the action to attend to the injured player.
3rd and 6.
See, looks like
from the 40-yard line.
Trying to get the number of the injured players. We'll just keep it here. The Golden Lions coming out back-to-back plays after the score by Alabama A&M, trying to produce an answer, trailing 42-17. 4:27 remaining in the third quarter as Alabama State leads Grambling State 23-10. Bethune-Cookman still leading Southern in the fourth quarter with 14:55 remaining in the game, 3-0. As the injured player for Alabama A&M, number 43, Raven Johnson. And Rayvon Johnson will jog off under his own power. Prairie View leads Florida A&M 17-3 with 7:44 remaining in the third. Jackson State leads Valley 23-14 at halftime. And Alcorn State on top of Texas Southern 28-14 with 5:57 remaining in the third. We're ready to resume action here from Pine Bluff as Golden Lions have the ball, third down and about 6 from their own 40-yard line. Higgins from the gun. He's going to throw under pressure. Pump fakes and tries to flick it out to his back, who dives to make the catch. They're going to say it's incomplete, which is a better play because it would have been a loss of about 3 yards to B.J. Curry.
It's going to be ruled incomplete. This will bring up
Again, the Golden Lions are going to have to find something to negate this defensive pressure. I mean, you see the blitz coming. It should be some kind of hot route or something where Higgins can hit the quick pass.
Well, you got to have time to even hit that quick route because that hot route because he's not having any time. As soon as you say huddle, clap his hands, they're all in his face, and that was a pretty good play he tried to make with the awareness to try to get it to his receiver at the last minute when number 10 was all in his face, about to slam him to the ground.
Been watching too much Patrick Mahomes. That's what that is. Here's the punt. This one is a good one. It's going to hit inside the 10 at the 2-yard line, but travels into the end zone for a touchback. And the Bulldogs will have it 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line. And we'll just keep it here as, again, the Bulldogs have been in control since about midway through the second quarter when they went to that dominant power formation where they have the 2 offensive linemen in the backfield behind the offensive guard and tackle on the right side. So you got a double set of offensive linemen on that side, plus your other center and the other 2 on the opposite side. And they just went to the power game with a pretty big backs. It's been very successful for them. So the Bulldogs ready to take over 1st and 10 here on their own 20-yard line. This will be a handoff to the back, and I believe that was number 23 on the carry. Going to pick up a couple of yards.
2-yard line, 2nd and 8 for the Bulldogs.
As Isaiah Nwankwo will get out to about the 22. So 2nd and 8, under 9 minutes remaining in the third. Nwankwo, he's going to go again to the outside. This time, great job defensively by the Golden Lions. And that is number 12 coming in making a play, who had the big interception earlier in Tavon Hardwick.
I mean, that was a great defensive play by Tavon Hardwick. Tavon Hardwick is always a great tackler, especially in the open field. And he's been making nothing but plays today. So that was another great play by number 12, Tavon Hardwick.
So a loss of about a yard brings up 3rd down and 9. Brown again remains in at quarterback for A&M, Alabama A&M. Here we go with the 3rd down and 9 play. Play action. Brown looking downfield. Goes to his 3rd read and did a good job going through his progressions, complete to the outside, enough for a 1st down out to the 31 as that catch was made by number 9, and that is Deion Nelson Jr., the 6'5", 230-pound junior tight end.
Cornelius Brown IV is not a bad-looking quarterback. So I was trying to figure out how Xavier Langford was starting before him because he looks a little bit better than Xavier Langford at this point.
Both are classified as juniors. So Brown drops back. He's going to throw on first down. Looking downfield, nowhere to go. Under pressure. Luckman was there to wrap him up, but he just throws it away out of bounds. And a smart play there by Cornelius Brown.
That was a great defensive play for Arkansas Bluff defensive end Nas Luckman on that play. Didn't let Cornelius Brown IV get out of his range as he tried to roll out to find a wide open receiver and just came down on him. And Cornelius Brown had to get rid of the ball pretty fast. That was a great defensive play by Nas Luckman.
2nd and 10 after the incompletion. 7.5 remaining here in the third. Brown and the Bulldogs lead the Golden Lions 42-17. Here's a handoff, and that is Isaiah Nwankwo. Transferred in from the College of DuPage. Redshirt senior, 5'8", 195 pounds. Picks up about 5 yards on that play, bringing up 3rd down and 5.
And that was another great tackle by number 56. My man Benji Guar, 6'3", 230-pound defensive end junior from Edison, New Jersey. Sussex County Community College.
Under 7 minutes, here's another handoff. This time the big back, Eglin, back in. Breaks a couple of tackles, picks up a block from his quarterback. And finally is going to be wrapped up. But the extra effort and tough running by Eglin results in a Bulldogs first down at their own 42.
I'll tell you something about Eglin, man. He runs aggressive. He runs like he's mad at the world, and he is a big back, and he knows it.
I mean, of course, he has Power 5 ability as he transferred in from Michigan State. So definitely capable running the football between tackles. Play action this time. Looking downfield is Brown, just going to dump it off underneath to his crossing tight end. That catch made by number 84 for the Bulldogs. There's Donovan Payne making the grab. And only a 1 yard gain. Great job defensively by the Golden Lions to kind of sniff that play out and make the play almost immediately after the catch.
Great job by number 57, Mike Riley, on that play. He's a tackle machine for the Golden Lion defense.
2nd and 9 after the short completion. Under 6 minutes remaining in the third. Brown thought about throwing. Rolls out to his left side, hits his back out the backfield, and he takes a big hit. And that's number 0, Jaden Kelly, coming in laying the boom. But Nwankwo able to pick up a couple of yards. He's out to midfield. It'll be 3rd down and 2.
That was great pursuit by Jaden Kelly on that play, and another great pursuit by Tavon Harwick to get Nwankwo down on that play.
So 3rd and short for the Bulldogs offense at midfield. This is going to be a handoff to Nwankwo, and he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Not much more after that. Forward progress gives him about a half yard gain. As junior running back a little slow to get up. So it'll be 4th down and 1 now. 4th and a long one, almost 2 here. And the Bulldogs offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it. 4:40 remaining in third. Brown receives the signal from the sideline. Here we go, 4th down and 1. Big play for both teams. Runs the options, pitches it out. Nwankwo bounces to the outside, and he has enough for a Bulldogs first down. And the Bulldogs offense continue to roll.
That's what they're doing. The Alabama A&M offense, they're just taking this Golden Line defense inch by inch. Small play, big play, small play, big play. But they're sticking to what they know how to do, and that's ground and pound. That's what they're sticking to.
So 1st and 10 in Golden Lion territory at the 43-yard line. Brown again from the gun. Fakes the sweep, looking downfield, has a man across the middle. It's the tight end who takes a big hit but holds on to the football. That grab by number 85, and that's Donovan Price making the catch. And a big hit there, but Price able to hang on.
Man, that was a great play by Cornelius Brown IV, just to find his open tight end down the field across the middle. And another even great hit by Quinn Sterling, but he just held on to the football.
1st and 10, handoff to Eglin, fights his way forward inside the 20 down to about the 16-yard line. And again, the Bulldogs, I mean, they just look in total control of this ball game at this point. I mean, they're doing pretty much everything they want to do, running the football, play action, throwing the pass, and it's just the Go to Lions defense are going to have to make some type of play if they want to disrupt this rhythm that this Bulldogs offense has.
You are exactly right, LeBron.
So 2nd and 5. This will be another handout to Eglin. Has room up the middle. Fights to the second level. Runs over a defender. And he's going to be down to the 7-yard line. Tough run, and a late flag comes in. And someone loses a helmet underneath. I believe it's Eglin. Lost his helmet. We'll see what the official call will be. Here we go.
Personal foul, face mask, defense number 22. After distance from the end of the run, automatic, first half. Number 7 on the offense can remain in the game due to his helmet coming off as a result of the foul. Timeout on the field for a player injury.
So the injured player for the Golden Lions appears to be number 41, Ja'Cory Foreman Carter. Of course, Carter is 6'2", 200-pound freshman linebacker out of Little Rock, Arkansas. Went to Hall High School. So we'll take a break with the Bulldogs on top, 42-17 over the Golden Lions here on the SWAC Digital Network. And
Let's unretire.
Why not? Let's see. Hey. I need that senior discount.
I'm good right here, bro.
When it looks different, feels different, it's because Tostitos Scoops taste different. At the intersection of innovation and an invitation to dip. Scoops give you more of what you love and doesn't apologize for it. Designed to be delicious. Designed to take on any life throws at you. Tostitos Scoops, designed to dip.
For 15 years, the Home Depot Retool Your School program has been championing HBCUs. We've been right there with campus grants, scholarships, and career opportunities. Winning schools have seen their visions for upgrading their campuses and communities come to life through sustainability projects, as well as new places to connect, like innovation lounges and outdoor pavilions. As we celebrate 15 years of partnering with HBCUs, we're excited to keep the momentum going. Retool your school. We're powered by purpose.
We are exactly what you think. We are not at all what you think. We are past, present, and future, all in one. Because the best way to honor our history
back inside Simmons Bank Field. Here you go with the first down and goal from the 3-yard line for the Bulldogs. And we have Eglin in at quarterback. Snapped it directly to him. He's just going to fight forward and fight his way into the end zone. 4-yard touchdown run. And the Alabama A&M Bulldogs just keep pouring it on.
The Alabama A&M Bulldogs sticking to what they know. Power, smash mouth football on that play. Big man England just took the direct snap and just went into the end zone.
So Eglin, I think with maybe his 3rd rushing touchdown today.
I'm talking about hard rushing touchdowns.
But again, we talk about that discrepancy in the size of the offensive and defensive linemen. It's been 2 weeks back-to-back for the Golden Lions facing some tougher, bigger competition as the extra point is up and good. And the Bulldogs taking full advantage as they take a 49-17 lead here in Pine Bluff, Arkansas. We'll take another media timeout. We'll return. It'll be 2:47 remaining in the 3rd. Bulldogs lead 49-17. To Southwestern Athletic Conference football on the SWAC Digital Network.
Fun, memories, friendship. We're here for all of it. Here for the big moments and the small ones too. We're here for unforgettable triumph, momentary misfortune, and the impromptu throwdown. We're out here each day, chasing something great. Call it adventure, call it play, we call it fun. Academy Sports and Outdoors. Have fun out there.
For 15 years, the Home Depot Retool Your School program has been championing HBCUs. We've been right there with campus grants, scholarships, and career opportunities. Winning schools have seen their visions for upgrading their campuses and communities come to life through sustainability projects, as well as new places to connect, like innovation lounges and outdoor pavilions. As we celebrate 15 years of partnering with HBCUs, we're excited to keep the momentum going. Retool your school. We're powered by purpose.
Gatorade, the world's most superior sports drink, designed to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel. It fuels the best because it is the best. Gatorade, is it in you?
Welcome back here on the SWAC Digital Network as we cover Southwestern Athletic Conference football here today in Pine Bluff, Arkansas, as the Alabama A&M Bulldogs leading big over the UAPB Golden Lions 49-17. LaRon Marbley here with BC Davis, and BC, the Golden Lions are going to have to find some way to stop the bleeding here if they want to try to answer it. A whole quarter left and 2:47 remaining in this one, but you have to start right now.
Yeah, you have to start manufacturing plays.
So here's the kickoff, and this will be Dawkins again calling for the fair catch. So the Golden Lions, and it's kind of funny to me because he made that fair catch at about the 24-yard line. I mean, the ball automatically comes out to the 25-yard line. So you mean to tell me you couldn't get maybe 5 more additional yards there? Or maybe they're being instructed to fair catch that football. So we'll just leave it there. First down and 10 for the Golden Lions. They have it on their own 25-yard line, looking to try to come up with some type of points here, some kind of answer as they trail 49-17. Higgins from the gun, hands off. This is going to be a run play to B.J. Curry. Breaks a couple of tackles, still on his feet. And Curry, tough running there, gets him out to the 29-yard line.
That was a tough run by running back B.J. Curry on that play for positive yardage. Great blocking up front by the offensive line on that play. I guess they heard me talking about him at the half of the run. Came out, firing off on the ball.
2nd and 6 after the 4-yard gain. This will be Curry again off the right side this time. Fighting and diving his way forward. Tough run there. Whoa, not such a hot spot.
Curry up to the 33.
I think they thought he was down prior to him lunging forward. But nonetheless, it'll be 3rd down and 2 after the game by Curry.
Another positive rush by B.J. Curry on that play. Great blocking up front by Courtney Van Buren, the second, looking like his father on that play.
Of course, his father, a former NFL offensive tackle.
San Diego Chargers.
Yes, sir. And a brother of ours. So 3rd down and short. This will be Curry again, 3 straight carries. He's going to fight forward and pick up the first down for the Golden Lions as he's out to the 48-yard line. Check that 38-yard line. 1st and 10, Pine Bluff.
That was great upfront blocking by the tight end on that play. Jackson Isaac and Rolando Jones opening up that hole for B.J. Curry.
So the Golden Lions showing their rendition of the power running game as they have 3 straight plays to B.J. Curry, and he's able to pick up the first down. So it'll be 1st and 10 from their own 37 is where they'll spot it. Higgins shifts his tight end. And a bit of confusion there as Higgins is just going to be in a lot of trouble, and he's going to be wrapped up in the backfield. Probably shouldn't have snapped that football, as I don't think his receivers and tight ends and everyone was on the same page. As number 52 ends up cleaning up Jalen Wright, 5'11", 235-pound freshman linebacker from Birmingham, Alabama. A loss of 2 yards there on the play. 2nd and 12. Golden Lions from their own 35. Takes the snap. This is Weber bouncing into the outside, makes a move, cuts it up, has nice running room. Zamarian Weber with a big run for the Golden Lions, and he's down inside Bulldog territory to the 44-yard line.
That was a great run by Zamarian Weber to cut outside. As he was cutting outside, made a quick cut in and just a straight shot of running, and how he changed gears in the middle of the field. That was a great run by running back Zamarian Weber on that play.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Our score after 3, Alabama A&M 49, UAPB 17. We'll take a break. When we return, we have fourth quarter action here from Pine Bluff, Arkansas, Simmons Bank Field, here on the SWAC Digital Network. And Delta Breaks.
Let's unretire. Why not? Let's see. Hey. I need that senior discount.
I'm good right here, bro.
When it looks different, feels different, it's because Tostitos Scoops taste different. At the intersection of innovation and an invitation to dip, Scoops give you more of what you love and doesn't apologize for it. Designed to be delicious. Designed to take on any life throws at you. Tostitos Scoops. Designed to dip.
For 15 years, the Home Depot Retool Your School program has been championing HBCUs. We've been right there with campus grants, scholarships, and career opportunities. Winning schools have seen their visions for upgrading their campuses and communities come to life through sustainability projects, as well as new places to connect, like innovation lounges and outdoor pavilions. As we celebrate 15 years of partnering with HBCUs, we're excited to keep the momentum going. Retool Your School. We're powered by purpose.
When you need a tool that does it all, you need Tostitos restaurant style. Optimized for versatility, Tostitos can tackle every snack, big or small. Because if you're gonna do something, do it right. Tostitos restaurant style, made for snacking.
Gatorade, the world's most superior sports drink, designed to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel. It fuels the best because it is the best. Gatorade, is it in you?
Some people deny the power of Flamin' Hot. Spicy deniers. They try to deny it to everybody.
Not hot at all.
But sometimes it's just impossible.
SWAC Digital Network viewers back. As again, when we resume action, Golden Lions have it. 1st and 10, they'll have it at the Bulldogs. Actually, the Bulldogs' 44-yard line, needing a score here if they want to remain in this ball game, trailing 49-17. Here's Hagan from the gun, twins to his left side, single receiver to the right. Zamarian Weber had a big run there at the end of the third quarter. He remains in at running back, and he'll get it again. Makes a man miss in the backfield, fight his way forward back to the line of scrimmage, but nothing more.
That's Zamarian Weber on that play, trying to find a little running room in that hole right there, but it was a whole host of Alabama A&M defenders said they were not having that today.
Leading the charge, or in the pack, number 12, Marvin Smith, 6'2", 220-pound redshirt sophomore defensive back. Hagan's empty backfield is going to throw quickly, gets it to Gibson, who catches it and goes forward. He's going to pick up a first down for the Golden Lions as they're down to the 33-yard line.
It was a great catch and run by SWAC leading receiver Giovanni Gibson on that play. Haven't heard his name called out in a while during this football game run.
Delvon Gully on the tackle for the Bulldogs. 1st and 10, Arkansas Pine Bluff. Again, ball on the Bulldogs 33. It'll be another empty backfield for Mekhi Hagans. Trips left, twins receivers to his right. And the Bulldogs, of course, are content with letting them catch everything underneath as they're getting pressure from their front four. And that ball's just thrown away by Hagans as he was under fire. Closest receiver in the area was number 87, Donovan Giles. And incompletion brings up 2nd and 10. I also want to double salute all our veterans out there members of the armed forces, past, present. We definitely appreciate you guys' service and for all that you do. So 2nd down and 10 for the Golden Lions. Gibson in motion from right to left. Higgins, play action. Looking for Gibson in the flat, makes the catch. Makes a man, tries to make a man miss, and here comes a flag from way back. The back judge throws a flag in. We'll have a stoppage in play to see what the call is.
Offside.
So the official call, as we await. It appears that it may be against the Golden Lions as we see the offense kind of back up. And the back judge actually threw the penalty. So they may be trying to figure out maybe the spot of the foul or the spot of the ball. As, again, Gibson made the catch in the left flat and got out to about the 29-yard line. We'll see if it stands. And the head official was having a discussion with the linesman. But again, it was the back judge who threw the penalty. Right. So that's what the confusion was. It was a pass interference, but it was an offensive pass interference. And a lot of times you get that call when you run pick plays, and that is kind of what that was, as Gibson went in motion from right to left. And, of course, Burke was on the other side, came in on an in route. And you just got to be a good actor, man. You got to run into the defender without obviously running into the defender. So the Golden Lions call for the infraction. That's going to back them up quite a bit. They will remain in Bulldog territory at the 47, but a long way to go to get the first down as it sits at the 23-yard line. So 2nd and 23 for the Golden Lions. About 13 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in this ball game with Alabama A&M leading big 49-17. Here's Higgins. He's going to throw. Flushed out to the left side. And the pressure is too much as big number 92 makes the play and drops Higgins for a loss. Arinza Davis, 5'11", 220-pound freshman from Mobile, Alabama, drops Higgins for the sack.
And that was great penetration by the Alabama A&M defense on that play, led by big man number 92, Arinza Davis on that play. He wasn't having any of that. So that was a great play by Arinza Davis and a great play by the Alabama A&M defense.
So it's 3rd down and a Bahamas vacation here for the Golden Lions. I mean, that's a bus ride, flight, and a boat ride. So 3rd down and very long. Dawkins in motion. Higgins going to throw under pressure again. And he rolls out to his right side, looking for his receiver to come back to the football, throws it, and it short hops the defender, actually, on the coverage, number 17, Stephen Parker. As I believe that was Gals, the closest receiver.
Yeah, that's something that the UAB Golden Lions is going to have to change, man. You know, it's hard because I'm watching the offensive line and I'm watching the penetration of the defensive tackles. But Kyle Higgins doesn't have any time. As soon as he clapping for that football, he got somebody in his face. That's what 1-2 seconds?
And you can tell he kind of has happy feet because often I've seen him bailing out of the pocket before he really has to.
Right.
But when you're, taking quite a few licks, it tend to happen that way sometimes.
Right.
So the goal line is going to punt this one away. And a nice punt. And it'll hit it about the 19-yard line and travel out of bounds. As the Golden Lions again trailing Alabama A&M 49-17. Media timeout. We'll take one as well. 12-10 remaining in the ball game here on the SWAC Digital Network. And
at this time, we'd like to give a big thank you to MK Distributors for your continuous support for UAPB athletics. Please remember to drink responsibly. Don't drink and drive. Also,
when you need a tool that does it all, you need Tostitos restaurant style. Optimized for versatility, Tostitos can tackle every snack, big or small. Because if you're gonna do something, do it right. Tostitos restaurant style, made for snacking.
Gatorade, the world's most superior sports drink, designed to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel. It fuels the best because it is the best. Gatorade, is it in you?
Some people deny the power of Flamin' Hot. Spicy deniers. They try to deny it to everybody.
Not hot at all.
But sometimes it's just impossible. So why deny it? Unleash your Flamin' Hot.
For 15 years, the Home Depot Retool Your School program has been championing HBCUs. We've been right there with campus grants, scholarships, and career opportunities. Winning schools have seen their visions for upgrading their campuses and communities come to life through sustainability projects, as well as new places to connect, like innovation lounges and outdoor pavilions. As we celebrate 15 years of partnering with HBCUs, we're excited to keep the momentum going. Retool Your School. We're powered by purpose.
When you need a tool that does it all, you need Tostitos restaurant style. Optimized for versatility, Tostitos can tackle every snack, big or small. Because if you're gonna do something, do it right. Tostitos restaurant style, made for snacking.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, inside Simmons Bank Field here in Pine Bluff, Arkansas, where the UAPB Golden Lions trail the Alabama A&M Bulldogs 49-17. And A&M will have possession here. They're starting on their own 20-yard line. 12-10 remaining in this ball game, and it's been all Alabama A&M since about midway through the second quarter. This will be a run by their running back. That's number 23, Isaiah Nowinkinkwo. And he's able to pick up about 6 yards on the play. Make that 7 to bring up 2nd and 3.
I'll tell you what, the offensive lineman number 70, Cameron Lindsay, the offensive lineman for Alabama A&M, just opened up a gaping hole for their running back on that play, and he was just happy about it. When you see offensive linemen happy about blocking, that means your offensive line is doing what they're supposed to do in the game today.
Oh, yeah, and they'll get mad at you if you pass the ball at this point. They're controlling the line of scrimmage. Here's another run. Roy Kinkwo, he's going to break it to the secondary. One man to beat, and a touchdown-saving tackle. That was your man again there, BC, number 22, Quentin Sterling. And again, that was a touchdown-saving tackle.
Yeah, it was definitely a touchdown-saving tackle. But the defensive coordinator is going to have to figure out how to plug up those gaps that the big offensive linemen are just leaving open for their running backs. They're going to have to try to put a stop to it because Alabama A&M has ran the ball any way how they wanted to the whole game.
Golden Lions have an injured player on the field. That's big number 6, defensive tackle Antonio Johnson, 6'2", 300-pound defensive lineman, a senior from right here in Pine Bluff, Arkansas. Played at Northeastern State University. And can't quite tell what they're attending to, but it looks like he may be favoring that right side, kind of leaning to the right. So I'm not sure if he's trying to take the pressure off his left side. And it may look like it's that right leg. So hopefully they can get that attended to, and that young man is okay. And of course,
let's give him a hand, folks.
Going on as we speak, the 2024 SWAC soccer tournament, November 7th through the 10th. And they're down in Prairie View, Texas, at Prairie View A&M University. As Antonio Johnson walks off under his own power. So that's definitely great news for the Golden Lions. As again, he is a force, one of the bigger defensive tackles that we have. And he is a force on that inside.
He really is. He's a good kid also. Great kid.
So we're ready to resume action. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. They have it at their own 44. And we should see a mirage of run plays. Here's a new back in the game. That's number 29, breaking it to the outside. Cuts it back, and he's wrapped up after a nice gain. That's DeAndre Sneed, 5'11". Well, they actually have number 29 listed as a defensive back. Let's see, I may have the number wrong, but first down gain. So he'll get it again off the left side, makes a couple of moves, tries to use a stiff arm. as he would be held up and finally wrapped up, and that is indeed number 29, DeAndre Sneed, 5'11", 163-pound sophomore from Montgomery, Alabama. As he will be assisted to his feet. So a decent gain there brings up third down, or maybe a second down in about 5. Back-to-back runs by Sneed, excuse me. And he'll get it again here on this third play from scrimmage, fighting his way forward down to about the 36. It's going to be about a yard shy of the first down.
Alabama A&M offense is going to stick to their recipe book of running plays here in this fourth quarter. If it's not broke, don't fix it.
Under 10 minutes remaining in the game. Again, Sneed gets it to the right side. And he's going to be very close to a Bulldogs first down. And I do believe he has it. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. And again, we said it early in the ball game, BC, when the offensive linemen were kind of leaning on our defensive linemen then. I mean, you kind of knew what the game plan was because of the size of their trench players. And, of course, when you get late in the ball game like now, under 9.5 minutes remaining, I mean, they're kind of wore down, especially if you don't have depth to be able to compete. Here's another handoff to Sneed. Play action to Sneed. The throw across, and that's going to stop the clock. And I'm sure the Bulldogs did not want that to happen, as that was intended. I believe that was number 83, intended receiver. That would be Timothy Mann Jr.
That was a great defensive play by Antoine Jackson from Warren Robins, Georgia. Redshirt freshman, transfer out of Liberty University.
And correction, folks, the pass was intended for Cortland Taylor, number 87, 6'1", 185-pound freshman from Gordo, Alabama. So here's Brown going to hand off again, and plenty of room there. Tough run. He's been running well all night. Isaiah Wakinkwo. He's going to pick up another Bulldogs first down inside the red zone of the Golden Lions at the 17.
Well, I'll tell you what, Alabama A&M are just sticking to their game plan. They running behind these big offensive linemen for plus yardage every rush. So why change?
And on a bright note, as another run here by the Bulldogs results in a tough game down to the 10-yard line. But as far as Giovanni Gibson goes, we have to check these numbers to make sure, but I believe he may have surpassed the 1,000-yard mark in today's game. Only a couple of catches in the game, but we'll see if it was indeed enough. Second down and about 3 for the Bulldogs. They have it at the Golden Lions 10-yard line. So the clock should have ran just a little bit more. 9:05 remaining in the ball game. So here we go. Second down and 3. Brown hands off, and Quo down inside the 5-yard line. And he'll finally be stopped at about the 2. So again, a dominant performance here, especially since about midway through the second quarter by Alabama A&M, and they continue to run the football straight ahead, basically. And they'll have a 1st and goal from the Golden Lions 3-yard line. Here's a handoff again to who has become the workhorse for the Bulldogs. And the Kinquo will get him down inside the 1. We're actually going to spot him at the probably about the 1.5-yard line. It'll be 2nd and goal. So here we go, handoff again, looking for room, trying to power his way across the goal line, and he's not going to get in there. A good defensive stand there by the Golden Lions defense will not allow him into the end zone. That's Isaiah Nakinquo. So to bring third down and goal.
Third and goal from the 1.
About 7.5 minutes remaining in the ball game. Bulldogs threatening once again. as they will try to go straight ahead again. Nothing is there. Look at the stand by the Golden Lions defense here. And the Golden Lions are with the never say quit attitude here. And they keep the Bulldogs on this side of the goal line.
That's your definition of a bend and not breaking defense. One player holds them up, the other player come around and just clean them up. That was a great play by number 57, Mike Riley, on that play. Mike Riley is very active. He's a very active outside linebacker. He's really came up from the previous years, and he's really stepped it up in this game.
So the Bulldogs will attempt a field goal here, short field goal. Kick is up, and it is good. So the Bulldogs extend their lead 52-17, 6:36 remaining in the ball game. We'll take a break. You're tuned in to SWAC Conference Football here on the SWAC Digital Network. We'll be back on Deltaplex.
Gatorade, the world's most superior sports drink, designed to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel. It fuels the best because it is the best. Gatorade is it.
Some people deny the power of Flamin' Hot. Spicy deniers. They try to deny it to everybody.
Not hot at all.
But sometimes it's just impossible. So why deny it? Unleash your Flamin' Hot.
For 15 years, the Home Depot Retool Your School program has been championing HBCUs. We've been right there with campus grants, scholarships, and career opportunities. Winning schools have seen their visions for upgrading their campuses and communities come to life through sustainability projects, as well as new places to connect, like innovation lounges and outdoor pavilions. As we celebrate 15 years of partnering with HBCUs, we're excited to keep the momentum going. Retool your school. We're powered by purpose. For 15 years, the Home Depot Retool Your School program has been championing HBCUs. We've been right there with campus grants, scholarships, and career opportunities. Winning schools have seen their visions for upgrading their campuses and communities come to life through sustainability projects, as well as new places to connect, like innovation lounges and outdoor pavilions. As we celebrate 15 years of partnering with HBCUs, we're excited to keep the momentum going. Retool your school. We're powered by purpose.
And we're back here inside Simmons Bank Field, Pine Bluff, Arkansas. LaRon Marbley, BC Davis, and there's a pretty good stand there about the Golden Lions defense. And if you're Coach Hampton, you have to be proud of that because regardless of the score, your team continues to fight and continues to play throughout the whole game.
Yeah, you gotta enjoy that. It's something you can build on.
So here's a sky kick, and this will be fielded, caught. I believe that is Burke on the return. Tries to cut it up, and he'll get across the 30-yard line out to about the 32. Actually going to spot him at the 31, 1st and 10, Pine Bluff. Now, if you're Coach Hampton, Coach Hull, at this position or at this point of the ball game, trailing 52-17, 6:27 remaining in the game, do you try to, score quickly, or are you just trying to work on your offense? You're trying to get some new guys in to get them some experience? What is your thoughts on this part of the game?
I'm trying to get some new guys in and try to get them some experience. And then just try to work on my deep ball. Work on getting that ball downfield.
Samarian Weber will be in the game at running back as Devontae Gibson goes in motion from right to left. We have to check the numbers on him, see if he surpassed 1,000 yards this year so far. And he throws it out. Gibson right on cue. Makes a grab on the post corner route. And he's across midfield into Bulldog territory out to the 46.
Great rollout pass by quarterback Mekhi Higgins to his favorite wide receiver, Javonte Gibson, on that play. He threw a rocket to him. That was a great catch by Javonte Gibson.
So right back to the line of scrimmage, Higgins looking for a receiver under pressure. Makes a couple of moves. Great job there by Mekhi Higgins. He's going to gain about 5 yards on the play, bringing up second down.
That was a great play by Mekhi Higgins. Didn't see any of his wide receivers open downfield. Alabama A&M secondary had blanketed the receivers, so Mekhi Higgins just had to tuck it and go.
So second down and about 5 after the game by Higgins. Play action, gets it to Weber. Bounces it to the left side, and tough running by Zamarian Weber. He's out to the 35-yard line. First down, Golden Lions.
Great run by running back Zamarian Weber on that play. Took it in and tried to bounce it back outside for positive yardage. That was a great run by Zamarian Weber.
So first down and 10 from the Bulldogs, 35. Approaching 5 minutes remaining in the ball game. Deficit is 52-17 for UAPB, who's on offense. Gibson so far with 48 yards receiving. As here's the pass going up top, looking for his receiver. In and out of the hands of the intended receiver, and then in and out of the hands of the defender, as that one was intended for Kareem Burke. Incompletion brings up 2nd and 10.
Well, Kareem Burke stretched the defense on that play. We just couldn't come down with it, but that was still a good throw by quarterback Mekhi Higgins under pressure, under the immense pressure that he's been under, to even have the athleticism to even get that ball off. That was a great play by Mekhi Higgins.
And Giovanni Gibson has surpassed, only needed 11 yards coming into this ball game, so he has 48 yards receiving on the day. He has surpassed 1,000 yards receiving on the season, the first to do so since Raymond Weber back in 2010. As the Bulldogs have pretty much dominated this game for the majority. Higgins going to throw deep, looking for the sideline pass, not able to get a foot down, but a nice grab made by number 87, Donovan Giles. And that is number 39 on the coverage for the Bulldogs, and Miles Gilmore.
Miles Gilmore having a heck of a ball game today. He's been showing up in different areas of the defense and just making big plays. That's what you got to do as a D-back. Make big plays.
So 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Clock stands at 4:48. Once again with a 52-17 lead by the Alabama A&M Bulldogs. Higgins looks, steps up in the pocket. Nothing's going to be there. Runs into a brick wall. And big number 91 for the Bulldogs front. That's Cedric Smith, 6'4", 280-pound redshirt freshman from Atlanta, Georgia. Came in from South Carolina State, making the big play.
I'll tell you what, he's bigger than what they said. He's way bigger than what they're saying right here. 6'4", 280, now 6'4", about 320.
Yeah, but I would agree.
Yes, sir. Mekhi tried to just step up in the pocket, but stepped up and ran into a refrigerator. That's what happened. That's what happened on that play. Because that young man is huge.
Hadn't seen Jeremy Baker punting today. He was handling the holding duties for the extra points in the field goal. But it's been all number 96, Shea Yukunis. And he punched this one, trying to pin the Bulldogs inside the 10. It hit at the 6 and take a Golden Lions bounce as this the punt coverage man could not hold on to the ball. It ends up traveling into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback for the Bulldogs. And he did everything in his power to try to hang on to it. That was number 90, Rio Hay, 6'1", 232-pound. He's the long snapper, only a freshman from Dripping Springs, Texas. So we'll take a timeout here, our final one of the evening, 3:51 remaining here on the SWAC Digital Network and 99.3 The Beat.
When you need a tool that does it all, you need Tostitos restaurant style. Optimized for versatility. Tostitos can tackle every snack, big or small. Because if you're gonna do something, do it right. Tostitos restaurant style, made for snacking.
Some people deny the power of Flamin' Hot. Spicy deniers. They try to deny it to everybody. But sometimes it's just impossible. So why deny it? Unleash your Flamin' Hot.
Gatorade, the world's most superior sports drink, designed to rehydrate, replenish, and refuel. It fuels the best because it is the best. Gatorade, is it in you?
Fun, memories, friendship. We're here for all of it. Here for the big moments and the small ones too. We're here for unforgettable triumph, momentary misfortune.
We're back here in Pine Bluff, Arkansas, Simmons Bank Field, as the UAPB go to Lions trail Alabama A&M 52-17. 3:51 remaining in the ball game. Here's Brown for the Bulldogs. He's going to hand off to the back. And a host of Golden Lions there to make the stop. Not much of a gain. Picking up about a yard, maybe two. For the Bulldogs is number 29 again in the ball game, and that is DeAndre Sneed. So 2nd and 8 after the 2-yard gain. 3.5 remaining in the ball game. And looking ahead, the Bulldogs, they will be taking on Grambling State, hosting Grambling State next weekend. As here's the back, that is number 18 as a player loses his helmet. That was number 18 at quarterback now for the Bulldogs, and that is Ashley Tucker Jr., 6'2", 190-pound redshirt freshman from L.A., California. Getting a little action here, a little cleanup duty. As again, the Bulldogs, they will host Grambling State next weekend. 7 p.m. kickoff for that game, and the Golden Lions will be on the road at Southern. 2 p.m. kickoff for the Golden Lions taking on the Jaguars. So 3rd down and 8, well, loss of a yard brings up 3rd down and 9 for the Bulldogs. Again, in total control of this ball game as we wind down the final couple of minutes here. The quarterback is going to try to throw under pressure, does not want to go down, finally wrestled to the ground. Leading the charge defensively, that was number 94, Cameron Coleman, 6'1", 220-pound defensive end. Only a redshirt sophomore from Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Yeah, that was pick 94 defensive lineman Cameron.
I believe it's Cameron Coleman.
Yeah, Cameron Coleman. And you can't forget about my man, number 56, Benji Guar on that play, 6'3", 230-pound D lineman out of New Jersey.
And again, the Bulldogs in no hurry to punt this ball away. Play clock down to 10 seconds. As we will have the 2-minute timeout. This will be our final break of the ball game as the Golden Lions trail the Bulldogs 52-17. You're tuned in to Southwestern Athletic Conference football here on the SWAC Digital Network and Deltaplex Radio's 99.3 The Beat.
It looks different, feels different. It's because Tostitos Scoops taste different. At the intersection of innovation and an invitation to dip, Scoops give you more of what you love and doesn't apologize for it. It's designed to be delicious, designed to take on any life throws at you. Tostitos Scoops, designed to dip.
Welcome back here, Pine Bluff, Arkansas, where the Alabama A&M Bulldogs have a big lead over the UAPB Golden Lions, 52-17. LaRon Marbley, BC Davis, and BC. It's been Alabama A&M since about midway through the second quarter as they were able to just kind of go to that power running game and just take over the ball game, and they've been doing so ever since.
Well, yeah, you know, LaRon, the power running game for them has worked for them in this ball game today. So if it's working for you, why go away from it?
Absolutely. And this will be 4th down for the Bulldogs as we resume action for the final 2 minutes of the ball game. Again, the Golden Lions trailing the Bulldogs
52-17. As it'll be 4th and 18 here, and the punter stands about 2 yards deep in his own end zone. Another great punt there by the Bulldogs punter. And the fair catch called for and made by Kareem Burt. What a punt. Once again, number 47 handling the punting duties for the Bulldogs. And he gets a good one off in Austin McCready, 6'1", 195-pound junior from New Orleans, Louisiana, came in for Louisiana Tech. And BC, a lot of times I just go through the rosters as we prepare for this drive here with the Golden Lions, and I look at some of the transfers in the different schools. I mean, you see people like Michigan State, Georgia State, Wake Forest, Florida State, and then we don't quite have players coming from Power 5 universities, and I think that's where where the Golden Lions disadvantage comes in at a lot of times, as we've seen back-to-back weeks and nothing there for the Golden Lions there. But the dominance of Alabama A&M, and you look at some of the players and where they came from, and you can kind of see why it's kind of turning out the way it is.
Well, LeBron, you're exactly right. That's where your recruiting and your recruiter comes in at. A person that can be innovative and find these players, go get the players, bring them to campus, let them see the community, and just bring them into your family. So Alabama A&M, that's just Alabama A&M, Southern, Grambling, all of them. They bring in good kids.
Well, I would tend to agree with you about 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Now it's all about the money. It's all about the NILs. You have the money to you can buy yourself a team if you have the money,
exactly.
the NIL money to do so. And we've seen a lot of big-time Power 5 players going into a lot of SWAC schools, which is good for the conference to get these type players in, because if you can remember, as there will be a timeout on the field, we'll just keep it here. But if you can remember, back in the day, most of your African-American athletes, your top African-American athletes, went to the HBCUs. They went to your Jackson States and your UAPBs and your Southerns and your Alcorn States.
Right.
But when they start accepting black athletes into the Power 5 schools, then it kind of diminished kind of the power of your black conferences. But now, here in the last few years, they've been kind of back on the uprise.
Well, you're exactly right. I sympathize with what you just said. But you got to look at this situation too. You have other athletes that are non-black that come to HBCUs too.
Absolutely.
And
that's a great thing.
That's good. Yeah, diversity is really good because they want to play.
Absolutely.
Everybody can't play Power 5 D1 football.
So we're ready to resume action. The final 1:39 remaining. Golden Lions have it. 2nd down and 12. Hagens rolling out to his right side. Looking downfield, throws the deep out route, and he has it complete to Giovanni Gibson, who makes another grab here today. Gibson over 1,000 yards on the season for the Golden Lions. He still leads the SWAC in receiving yards. We'll see if that holds up after today's ball game. 1.5 minutes remaining in the ball game. Golden Lions have a 1st down at the Bulldogs 38. Hagens again. Play action, which is really not needed. Drops it off to B.J. Curry, fights for it. He's down to the 29. He's checked at the 31-yard line. And it'll be 2nd down and about 3.
That was a great play by Makai Hagens. I haven't seen him do this all game. Step up in the pocket with a good release and throw the football.
Hurry up offense for the Golden Lions. There's the stunt and the twist. Hagens avoids the sack. Still on his feet. Crosses the 30, 35 down to the 20 before going out of bounds. He's going to be pushed out at about the 17-yard line. 1st down, Golden Lions.
17-yard line, 1st and 10, Golden Lions.
1:03 remaining in this ball game. 52-17 our score. Alabama A&M on top. As I mentioned, the Bulldogs will host Grambling State next weekend. Golden Lions on the road to Baton Rouge to face Southern. Here's a quick slant route to Gibson, who's going to fight for the end zone. Breaks a tackle and scores. So there goes that 9-11 you were talking about a little earlier, BC. Makai Hagens hits Giovanni Gibson for a 17-yard touchdown pass.
Man, that was just a great throw by Makai Hagens, which I know the kid has a great, powerful arm, and just to see him just rocket that ball to his favorite wide receiver, Giovanni Gibson, and go in for a touchdown.
52-23 now our score. 57 seconds remaining in the ball game. And, of course, that is a high note that your offense can kind of build up on heading into next week, as the Bulldogs don't need much motivation with this big lead, 52 now to 24. So we'll see if the Bulldogs will just kind of let this one go after the kickoff. Of course, they don't necessarily have to run any plays. I'm sure Coach Hampton and the Golden, well, let me not say that, but I would think Coach Hampton and the Golden Lions will not try to stop it if they take a kneel down. I'm not sure if they'll try to stop the clock here. Again, with the deficit that large, it'll be next to impossible to try to make a comeback here with only 57 seconds remaining, trailing 52-24. So we'll be back in action here in just a moment, as that's going to move. Let's see here, get the numbers for you. The Bulldogs will move up, as they will now be, and of course, technology never wants to work when you want it to. As we prepare for this kickoff, and probably we'll see an onside kick. There we go, folks. Okay, so Bama and A&M 1-3 in conference play. They're going to move up to 2-3. Bethune-Cookman also 2-3 in their Eastern Division, and they are tied with Southern in overtime, 17-17 in that ball game.
Oh man!
And of course, coming up in the post-game show, we will have scoring updates for you and a few scenarios. As here's the squib kick that is fielded and recovered. That is number 80. That's Jaden Gresham. And again, the Bulldogs not even having to run a play here. They could just kneel 3 times and the ball game will be over with. But again, the Bulldogs will move to 2-3 in conference play. And depending on how some of the games turn out, they could jump up in the standings. Golden Lions are going to fall to 2-4. And we'll take a look at some of the games in the Western Division as well to see where the Golden Lions could possibly end up after tonight's games. So first down and 10 for the Bulldogs. They're not in victory formation, so we'll probably see a couple of run plays here, as this will be a handoff to the back. Bouncing it to the outside is number 29, again with the carry. That's DeAndre Sneed. And he's going to pick up about 6 yards on that first down carry. And really we'll only have to run one more play to end this game. So Alabama A&M will bounce back after last week's loss. The UAPB Golden Lions will have to deal with back-to-back losses as they will head on the road next week. And this will be, I said Brown. That was number 18 who came in the ball game a couple of series ago. And that was Ashley Tucker. He'll down it. And that's going to do it, folks. As the clock continues to wind down, 5 seconds remaining, and it's all but a formality as the Golden Lions will fall to Alabama A&M 52-24. Tough game here for the Golden Lions. Nice bounce-back game for Alabama A&M as they pretty much control the ball game from the middle of the second quarter.
It was all Alabama A&M and their linemen. You know, the game is really won in the trenches. You got the big hog mollies up front, pass blocking, run blocking, and they're doing that to perfection. You can't lose.
So our final score once again, Alabama A&M 52, UAPB 24. We thank you for tuning in to the Southwestern Athletic Conference football here on the SWAC Digital Network. We'll see you the next time. And we'll take a 2-minute break here on Delta Pregs Radio and be back with the post-game show here on 99.3 The Beat.